Hi guys, I'm back for another video and welcome to another piercing FAQ. So I went on Instagram and I used their Q&A function, so make sure you come and follow me on Instagram so you can get in for the next one. But I asked all of your piercing questions and you sent me your piercing questions, so let's answer them. Oh my god, it is so hot, I'm actually going to die. It was like nice weather here for a couple of days, it's been cool, and now all of a sudden the heat waves decided to come back and now I'm sweating. Why did you decide to get so many piercings? What's actually really funny about this is I was telling my housemate Callum the other day that I actually don't feel like I've got many piercings now. I've had this many for such a long time. When I look at myself, it doesn't look like a lot. It just looks normal to me. And I know logically when I think about it more, like yes, most people only have one or two and I've got 25. I don't have a limit. I don't have like a place where I go, that's too many or I'm gonna stop when I get to this point. If I feel like getting another one, which I do now, like I'm craving another one, when I do it, I get another one and then I wait, and if I get bored of one, I can take it out. If I want another one, I can go get another one. And there are so many people out there who have hundreds, like, and in the piercing community, in the piercing world, I'm still quite low down. I love the feeling of it, I love the way they look, I love the process of getting piercings, I love being able to make videos about them. Like, it's all part of my like career, I guess. It's all part of my identity, and like getting piercings is something that I really enjoy and it makes me happy. Have you ever thought about getting a tattoo? If so, what? So I answered this like a long time ago, but seeing my channel's grown a lot since then, I thought I'd answer it again. Yes, I do really want tattoos. The only thing is, I know that once I start, I'm not gonna wanna stop. So it's that kind of thing of like, what do I do? Do I wait? So basically what I would like is I want like my entire arm. I'm not sure what arm, one or two of these arms, or both. I basically want an entire like gaming sleeve. So I want things like a chandelier. I want some like loads of other Pokemon. I want some Mortal Kombat characters, probably like Ermac or someone because he's my favorite character, and maybe Baraka. And then I want to get like a Halo Master Chief on here and some like logos and things from other games, like a purple Pac-Man, because as you probably know, I love Pac-Man from my little belt thing I had for a while. I just want an entire sleeve like coming down here of like gaming stuff, like gaming characters and everything, and I like incorporate it with like a galaxy kind of behind it. It's gonna like, I just, oh my god, I want it so bad. What's the craziest piercings you would ever consider getting? I actually don't think there's anything really crazy that I would want. I mean, obviously I've said before that I want my tongue split, but like that's the craziest modification. When it comes to piercings itself, I don't feel like there's anything crazy that I would get. I don't know, like I would go piercing my fingers or my ankle or like my fake, like actual head, or like, you know, next is gonna be like like I said, my piercing that I would create would be death, and it would go in here and out here, and it'd kill ya. Comment down below, what's the craziest piercing you would consider getting? What is one of your top favorite jewelry companies to buy from? I get everything from eBay. eBay is so good. As someone who doesn't have like loads of money, it is the perfect place to find like wholesales. You could buy like big packs of like jewelry. Yeah, the quality isn't the best. I know everyone comes to me and goes like, why can't you promote really high quality? Because I don't have the money to do that. I'm so sick of all these people coming towards me and saying stupid things like,
oh, you're making a bad example because you wear cheap jewellery.
You make videos then. Go on, you make videos and you spread this like fabulous quality jewellery. I can't afford that kind of stuff and I'm gonna have what I want. Why do you enjoy piercings so much? This is an interesting question because I don't really know, to be honest. It's just like an extension of who I am, and it's just an extension of like my expression, and like it really ties into just kind of my identity. Like at this point in my life, like my piercings isn't like, it's kind of part of me. I love the fact that I can be different, and I love the fact that I can express myself in a different way than like the norm. I know it comes with some side effects of like discrimination and stuff, but like for me, it makes me happy and it makes me feel myself. And like people say all the time, well, you need to pierce yourself to be yourself. And it's like, no, this is how it makes me feel comfortable. This is what makes me happy. Like the same way you'd wear a watch, or the same way you would color your hair, the same way you would cut your hair in a certain way, the same way you would, I don't know, wear certain clothing. To me, I just like piercing myself. Like that's my way of kind of expressing myself. Any piercing shops in London to recommend? When I lived in Devon, I went to a shop called Blue Banana. Now again, Blue Banana's not necessarily the best place to go, but I had someone who worked there who I knew, and we were friends, and I really trusted her, so she did really well. Since moving to London, I now go to a place called Extreme Needle, and it's in between Leicester Square and Covent Garden. It's kind of like in the middle of it. And my piercer, Ronnie, I adore her. She's incredible. I trust her with my life. She's incredible. Like, she's just an amazing piercer. Best piercer I've ever had in my life. She's so friendly. Are you able to stretch your ears if your piercings are uneven? So if your piercing is really close to the edge, I would probably say not to, just because as you're stretching it, it's going to become like the skin becomes thinner and thinner. and there's probably a case that you could rip it. If they're uneven, you can still stretch them, but just be very, very careful. Make sure you do look at the edges and make sure it's not getting too thin. I would say again, go to your piercer and let them have a look at you, because unless I can see, it's difficult to kind of judge. And if you're talking about uneven, like one's here and one's a little bit lower, then yeah, you can still stretch them, but just, you know, be warned that they might look slightly different. Would you consider getting your teeth sharpened like fangs as a body modification? Oh my gosh, so I actually wanted fangs a long time ago. I'm kind of glad that I didn't get it now, but if I ever got something like veneers, because I kind of want veneers done for my teeth, if I ever got that done, you can technically ask them to make like your fang teeth, like how long you want them and how sharp you want them and stuff. So like, I'd love to be able to do that and have like fangs. I think it'd be really, really, really cool, like looking a bit like a vampire. I don't know if I'd want that permanently though. That's the only thing. Like for me, that would be like a dress up thing rather than a thing that I'd want all the time. What is the most common question you get asked about your piercings? So a little while ago, I did a video about annoying questions people with piercings get, so make sure you go check that out if you've not seen it. One of the main ones I get all the time is, how do you sleep? And I get it, I have a lot on my ears. If they were gonna cause me so much stress, I wouldn't have them, like I just wouldn't get them. I can sleep perfectly fine. Look, I can hit my ears, like I'm hitting them and it doesn't hurt and they're absolutely fine. Like I can rest on them, it doesn't cause me any stress. I can just sleep like normal. I'm getting my labret pierced in a few weeks, any tips? So the good thing about lip piercings is they do heal relatively quickly, so hopefully your healing process is very fast. You need to really, really, really try your hardest not to bite down on it. When I first got my labret done, I was biting down because the bar was quite long, because you always get pierced with quite a long bar. I would bite on it quite often, and then it made my teeth ache, and it was like, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Also, when it has healed enough that you can change it, make sure you do it as soon as possible. Do not be like me and leave the long bar in there. I left a really, really long bar in my labret piercing for way too long, and it started to like erode the gum here. So now I can't really wear it in for long periods of time just because I don't like it's gonna damage my teeth. And the normal healing process, morning and night, clean it with saline solution or salt water. That's gonna be really good for you. And the next part really only goes for adult people. No underage stuff, please.
I don't know that one.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ, Alexa scared the shit out of me. That thing, honestly, Alexa talks all the time to herself. Like we'll be sitting here, not saying anything, and then she'll just like answer, and it scares us. Oh my God, the government is spying on me, I know it. But make sure if you do have an oral piercing, make sure you don't have any oral sex for at least 2 weeks. Please try to restrain from that. And if you do smoke, make sure you kind of smoke on the other side. Just obviously be warned that smoking will not help the healing process. Will you get a dermal soon? I low-key want a finger or wrist dermal. See, I always say that I kind of want a dermal, but I know I kind of think I don't want them. To me, they're not permanent. They can reject, they can grow out. Like some people get them like here, like on this sort of cheek bit here, but that's become quite a chavvy thing. Like a lot of chavvy like girls have them now, and that's not something that I really want to be equated to. Maybe I could get like a couple dermals down like the middle of my neck, because I used to have my nape pierced and I love that piercing so much, but maybe get some dermals, might be a bit easier. But if you get a finger dermal, that is going to be so frustrating, just so you know. It's going to be really difficult to handle and live with. Getting wrist ones is going to be probably better bet for you, but finger ones, like it's going to get caught. I would advise against it. Obviously do what you want to do and I'm not going to judge you, but like just know that it's not an easy one to have. Do you ever get a daith piercing? Yes, I really, really, really would love to get a daith piercing. The only problem is I'm not sure if my daiths are actually like long enough to get them done. I'm not too sure, so I'll have to like go in and actually see. Do you get piercings to change the way you look? So kind of going back to a question that I had earlier on, yes, like a lot of people do say to me like, you're doing it because you want attention, you're doing it because you know you don't like the way you look. It's not about me not liking the way I look. It's just the fact that I think I look better with them. The same way that people put makeup on, the same way people put like different hair products in, the same way people dye their hair, the same way people do so many things to change the way they look and no one seems to bat an eyelid. But as soon as you get lots of piercings, people think you're doing it for attention, or people think you're doing it because, you know, you've got some problem or something. Like, no, it's just another way of expressing myself, and this is how I choose to, and this is how I like to. So it's not about hating the way I look, it's just about the way that I like myself better like this. I don't know, it's just, it's hard. I don't hate the way I look. Like, it's nothing to do with that. I just feel more comfortable with this. It's more about how I feel mentally and how I sort of feel inside. The same way that my mannerisms come out, the same way I act the way I do, the same way I do. It's like, it's all just part of my identity and it's all part of who I am, and my piercings is an extension to that. People watching this who have lots of piercings, who love modification, will understand what I'm trying to say. And people, you know, alternative people and stuff will get it. But like, if you're not kind of alternative yourself and you sort of don't really have that connection to piercings, like it's hard to really put into words what it's like. So thank you so much guys for all of your questions. Again, please come and follow me on Instagram if you, oh God. #mask. Please come and follow me on Instagram and make sure you can get your questions in for the next time I ask for your questions. That's amazing. So thank you so much for your support. I love you so much. Please hit the like button because it does really help me out and share it with your friends. Make sure you do, again, come follow me on the socials. All the links are in the description. I'll see you very soon. And make sure you subscribe if you are new. And I love you and be fast, amazing, be gay, be everything you want to be. And don't let any bitch that they take on you because you are flawless. Yes!